Test cases. In Sequencer, we can create multiple sequences to use as test cases. If we switch from the Sequence tab here to the test cases, we can see that the interface changes a bit, and here are our different test cases. We can add test cases, move them around, delete them, export the results into Excel, or clear the results. Here in the list we have 3 different test cases. You can see that we can even use the check mark to select which test cases we want to play. And at the bottom there are some information about the test cases. We can create a name for the test case, add a description, and after the test case is run, we can also see the different results down here. If we double click on the test case, the sequencer takes us into the test case display here. Here is our sequence, and the important difference from the usual sequence is that we have an assert block. Assert block is actually similar to the if block because it checks for different values, and we can use these values to define if the test case is successful, if the test has passed, or if it has failed. If the test fails, we can even write the error message down here, where we can also use different variables or channel names in single quotes to actually output the value. And we can also see all of that in the results. If we go back to the results page here, we can use the play all button to play all of the test cases. Let's see how it works. If I pause so we can take the time and look around, here is our usual interface with the measurement screen and everything, and on the left side there is a list of test cases and a few statistics up here. It shows the time, the tests that have failed, passed, the ignored tests, and all of those that have not been started yet. Here we can see that the first test is being executed. It says in progress here. The second one is pending, and the third one is shown that it will not be executed. So if I resume the sequence now, like that, we can see that the first test has passed, the second one is running, and after that, the execution of all test cases is done. And here we can see the results of the test cases. So the first test case has passed, the second test case has failed. We can also see the error message here. It says that the thrust was too low at 0 newtons, which is good because it should be higher than that. If we take a look, in the assert block we have set the limit to 3, so that's correct. And here the third test case was not even executed. In case we want to export the results, we can actually do that by pressing the Export to Excel button. And this is actually how it looks like when the data is exported to Excel. It's basically the same screen with all the statistics about the test cases and the results.